Okay. See now, where we stored the values in our application, how we can assign, how we can use the data in our application by using the variables, guys. And how we can create the variables in Java programming, what is the syntax to declare a variables in Java programs. See, first of all, taking the data type, then the variable name. Okay, see, data types. How many data types in Java programming? Two types of data types, primitive and non-primitive. Now, non-primitive we will see later. Now we will discuss about, now we'll see the primitive data types. So, primitive data types, if we want to use, guys, we have to use a character value in our program. Then how we can use that value in our application? So first of all, to make the mention the data type, right? Which data type we use, guys, for a character? Yes, two-way communication, guys. Which data type is used to show the character? Char is data type is used to use the character value, right? So then the variable name, we can use any kind of variable name. There is a some standard rule to declare the variable name in our Java program. It should be the lowercase, guys. First thing. Now where we use the character value, then there we are using a as a variable name. So it hold is equal to assign the value. Which value we are assigning there? Character value. How can denote the character value in our Java program? In a single code, guys. Within the single code. Now is there we are use the Z as a character in our application. Okay, it to clear. Now next statement is this value is printed on a console. How we can print that value on a console, guys? By calling a output statement, by calling a print statement. Which is that statement? System dot out dot println. Println is a function. Okay, by calling the println function. Now here we denote the, we call the directly variable name. Okay, guys. See, there is the compilation error. Why there is a compilation error this occurred raised, guys? So whenever we are creating any Java application, any kind of a Java application, which thing is must there? Main function is necessary. Okay, whenever we are developing any application with a class body, guys, from where our Java application will get executed, guys? From the main function. Okay, now we are creating a main function. This is the standard syntax for the main function. Public static void main arguments, string array as a argument. Sorry. And arg is a variable name, array name. Okay. See, this is the character value where you use Z as a character, single character. Now we are printing this result, this value on a console. How we can print that value on a console, guys? By calling this output statement. This is a printing statement which is printed on a console. Whatever value, whatever data we are using in our applications, whatever output we want on a console, which statement we use there? In that case, we use this statement to print anything on a console, guys. So now right click on console window, run as Java application. Now see the output of our program. Z is the character which is used in our application, right? This is a character value. This is a primitive value in Java program. This is a primitive value used. Primitive means which is already available. Data types. Primitive. How many primitive data types, guys? 8 types of primitive. Character, boolean, byte, short, int, long. Then floating, float, and double. These are the 8 primitive data types used in our Java programming, which is used to develop any kind of application, desktop as well, web application. There we use these 8 primitive data types, right? Now, this is the variable, guys. This is the variable name. A is the variable which hold the which value, guys? Character value. Z value is loaded into the memory, RAM memory, right? And the name of that memory location is a A. A is the memory location, right? A is the container which holds the Z as a value, right? And which kind of value A variable is stored and loaded, guys? Character value. How we can know A variable is holding the only character value, guys? Because of their data type. Because of there we use the character as a data type, char as a data type. Which kind of value we are stored within the A variable, guys? Only the character values, right? Because of its data type, right? So, guys, any number is used to make a variable, guys. Yes, we can use any number in a variable declaration, right? After the alphabet, guys. Before the alphabets is before the name of a variable. Can we use a number? Yes. No, we can't use any number. Okay, before the variable name, right? 1, 2 is used before the A variable, right? It is not possible in Java programming. How can make the variables? It started with the alphabets, yeah, to underscore, right? In between, after the variable name, we can use numbers also. Now, second, this is about the character. Next is if we are using a boolean value in our application, then which data type is used there, guys? Yes, variable name b is equal to any value if we use their true value in our application, right? So we can print on a console this value for the variable. In a, this statement, output statement directly may mention the name of a variable, guys. Directly we are use the name of a variable. It is not used within the double quote and single quote. Directly we can show there the put of the variable name. Okay. So if we want to print there any statement, line of a statement, then how we can print it within a double quote? Which value is this? This is a character value. This is character value. Then after how we can it concatenate with this string by using the plus operator. Okay. So the second, which value is used there with data type? This is boolean value. Okay, how we can calculate it? By using the plus operator. So now tell me, guys, what is the output of this code? This is character value Z. This is boolean value true. Because inside this variable, which is value is present, which value is present, guys? Their character is present. Which character is there? Z character. Okay. Now in a B variable, B is the variable, guys. In a side of B variable, which value is there? True value is there, right? Now control S, first of all save this program, hit this, right click there, run as Java application. This is character value z, this is boolean value true, right? So next thing, now we are manipulating when we are using a number format, number values in our application with any roll number of student. Okay. So in which format we use the roll numbers in school, in college, guys? It is in a floating point, means in a fractional point is there, means कोई value fractional होती है क्या roll number की, means 10.5, 11.2, okay, like that?
No, sir.
No, okay. Roll number is always an integer only, right? Without a floating. So is there we use of one, not one, right? So how we can print it on a console? Variable name is a roll number, right? Run as Java application. This is character value Z, this is boolean value true, and number value is a 101. Roll number is a 101. Okay. So if you want to use a floating value, then which data type is used there? Float as a data type. F is equal to F is a variable name 10.5 with the F. Okay. Now it's indicate the floating value. Okay. So it is printed on a console. How we can print it on console? By calling the print statement. This is integer value. This is variable name is a run as Java application. Okay, this is character value Z, this is boolean value true, this is integer value 101, this is float value 10.5, right? If we are using the floating value, fractional numbers, then we use a float data types. If you want to use integer numbers only without a floating point, without a fractional fraction, then we use the integer data types only, which are those byte, short, int, and long. Okay, for a floating, for a fractional numbers, fraction value, float and a double, right? If we are using only single character in our program, then we should go for a char as a data type, boolean values for a boolean as a data type. Okay, now guys, you are getting, yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have any doubt and any query regarding to these primitive data types, guys? Yes, ask me. Hello.
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Sir, in primitive data types, where we can use byte,
Int number is equal to 10. Which type of this variable, guys? This is a local variable. This variable is created within a function body. Why we can say that this variable is the local variable, guys? Because it is created within the function body, within the M1 function, right? So कहाँ पे बनाया हमने this function, this variable within the method body? Then we can say that this variable is a local variable. Again, where we make the local variables, we can pass the arguments for a function. Now here we are passing a string name. This is also the local variable. Now guys, local variable, which is a local variable? Local variable is declared within a class body, right? The use of the local variables within the only the declared या तो created function only. Where we created this number variable guys? Within the m1 function. Can we use this variable void m2? Okay, can we use this number variable inside a m2 function? No, we can't use the number variable inside the m2 function. Like आकाश को पुणे में कोई यूज कर सकता है क्या गाइस? नाउ इट इज प्रेजेंट इन वेयर? इन लातूर. वो पुणे में अवेलेबल है क्या? अभी नहीं है, लातूर में. तो वो उसे कहाँ यूज कर सकते हैं? विद इन द ओनली लातूर एरिया गाइस, राइट? तो यहाँ पे नंबर जो वेरिएबल हमारा है, नाउ विच काइंड ऑफ दिस वेरिएबल? दिस इज द local variable. We are created it inside the m1 function within the m1 body, right? अब next rule आता है कि without a declaration. Now it is possible to declare the only local variable. Yes, we can declare it inside a method body, but we can't use it. Now what happens if we are using the local variable? Local variable name number. So there is a compilation error. Okay, which thing is necessary? It's necessary to have initialized with a value before the use. अब error आ रही है. What kind of is error there? The local variable number may not have been initialized. वो value put up किया है हमने, उस there is any value is assigned for a number. There is no any value assigned for the numbers. Without initialization, can we use a local variable? No, we can't use the local variable without the initialization. If you want to use, you guys want to use a local variable, then which thing is necessary? Prior thing, how to initialize with a value, because its value doesn't provided by the end user. Okay, so local is must to initialize first before the use. Here we use a number 101. Okay, this is the value is initialized firstly for the local variable number, and then we use it smoothly, right? There is no any compilation error. There is no any compilation error because we have already initialized the number variable with 101. Okay. Which kind of this variable? This is a local variable. Why? Because it is created and initialized within the method body. How we can create the variables in Java program, guys? What is the syntax? Data type, then variable name. Okay. What is the syntax of variable declaration? Data type. Okay. Then name and semicolon. This is a way to declare the variables. And initialization, guys, how can initialize the variables? Data types, okay. Variable name is equal to value. This way we can initialize the variables in our Java programs. So both the things were done here, declaration and initialization. Int is a data type, number is the variable name, is equal to assignment operator, assignment is equal to 101 is the value. Okay, right? This is a data type, then number is the variable name is equal to assignment then 101 is the value, right guys? Getting in which case we have to create a local variables. Now in which scenario we use the local variables? The data which is limited for a particular function, particular block, particular logic, only within for that logic it is usable for that logic only, for a specific logic, then we use the local variable. We implement the local variable in our Java programming guys. That is more use, no use for other blocks of a class. It is used only the within a one particular limited area, one particular area. There only we can implement the local variable guys. For a local variables, how and where it is created? It is created within the methods, blocks, and constructor with the value before the use. If we are not providing any, assigning any value before the use, then there is the compilation errors. Right? कब यूज करना है guys हमें local variables? For a particular area, right? Within for the m1 function, within this we use the local variables. This number variable is not used throughout the class, means whole class body में हमें इसे use नहीं करना है, within a particular function के लिए use करना है. In that scenario we use the local variables only. जैसे कि बैंकिंग में होता है ना, पिन कोड होता है, पिन कोड ओनली फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर कस्टमर के लिए होता है, दैट इज नॉट यूजेबल फॉर एवरी कस्टमर. उस टाइम हमें क्या करना है, प्रिंट क्या करें, पिन कोड है ना प्राइवेट या तो लोकल बनाएंगे, राइट? ओनली इट इज यूजेबल फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर पर्सन. तो अकाउंट नंबर है फॉर अकाउंट होल्डर, अकाउंट नंबर इज यूनिक फॉर एवरी पर्सन. अकाउंट नंबर सभी का सेम होता है क्या? नहीं होता है, फॉर यूनिक होता है. विद इन लिमिटेड यूज अगर होगा तो उस टाइम हम उसे लोकल बनाएंगे. इफ दैट इज नॉट with a specific bank, okay, that is not a specific operations, then we can use that is a instant या तो static. Okay, if the value is used within the some specific area, then we go for a local variable, right? Yes guys, today sorry, tomorrow we will continue remaining part of the variables. Yes.
Yes.
Up to clear guys all?